an edge? What's what's carrying this team through the offseason?
I just feel like all the new guys coming in, we all have one collective thing. It's just we want to work hard, but it's like I feel like this year is just a different level. Like everybody's working to like push themselves to they tired, to they can't no more, and we're actually getting better day by day, playing with each other. And I just feel like there's a different feeling this year, in my opinion.
What about for you, taking on a bigger leadership role here this season?
Yeah.
You've been here a little while now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's good though. I mean, everybody, listen to each other. We all hold each other accountable. So, I'm just doing my job, making sure, the leaders too is holding each other accountable. Because, some guys might not want to speak up, but, it's good to have a couple of guys that speak to all of us.
You're talking about different mentality. Some of the returning guys, like how much does that come from that group that's kind of now been through it? You, Bruce, you've kind of felt the unsuccessful times. What's the motivation like to get this back on track?
Me and Bruce, we've been having this. So I feel like we just like putting in their head day by day, workout by workout, like keep going, keep working. It's just me and him are holding everybody to accountability. Even Junie is too. He's growing up into a bigger leadership too role also.
Does it feel different than say last year at this time?
Yeah, I feel like it definitely is just how collectively everybody want to work, not just like a few 6 or a few 8. Like the whole team just want to put the work in.
I don't want you to say anything bad about last year, but it seems like you're saying there's just a mindset or a cohesion in this unit that maybe you haven't had the last couple of years.
I'll just say, the guys here is just my opinion. I wouldn't say nothing about that last year. I feel like them guys worked really hard too. I just feel like it's just a different energy. Like you gotta kind of be in it to really realize it. But I just feel like a little bit different, more excitement in the season.
Jake talked about your role changing a little bit, moving down to the 3. How does that change your off season and your preparation for this coming season?
I think just focus on like dribbling, being more comfortable on the outside. I don't feel like it changed drastically. I feel like I got to work on keep a couple things. I shot more consistent. I think I'll be fine.
What are you mentioned the shot, but like what other things is it that you're working on to fit better into that role?
Coming off screens, passing, dribbling, just being more of a playmaker for my team and, be able to make them open shots too.
Is that something you wanted to do? The coaching, how did it come about that you were going to
I feel like just me and Deep had the same mindset, in my future and what I need to do, become better, become a pro, and become what I need to do in life and what I want to become. And we just had the same mindset, moving me as a 3 would be better.
Jake was talking about your three-point shooting and just kind of how it picked up at the end of last season, both your attempts and percentage. How do you feel like that's come along? Obviously, that'll be a big thing if you're on the perimeter more.
I feel like it's going to come along great. I feel like, last year, I had a role, going in there and rebounding because we didn't have a lot of, body in there. So I feel like the more attempts I got, the more time I'm going to make it for sure.
And you can still help with that, right?
Yeah,
just because you're on the perimeter.
I'm in there and get them rebounds every time, so we good for that.
And defensively, it changes who you're guarding, right? You're used to being inside. What does that entail as you try to, adjust defensively to
it just get my feet work quicker. That's about it. Just really training hard, in the sand, outside, on the court, guarding Bruce and some guys at open gym, just getting better day by day. That's really all it is, just reps.
And you've talked about some of the new guys just in general, but what have you seen that has you optimistic about what they're bringing to the program?
I'll be honest, I just see when we play like 5-on-5, like when nobody's in there, is how hard we go at each other, how much we want to win. We don't go like, I don't know, I feel like last year sometimes we play open gym and it'd be like, sometimes, people don't go as hard, have that competition mindset. I feel like nobody want to lose. We all going super hard. Like we don't even know each other. So I just feel like that's really what it comes down to. Like have that fight in me.
Good. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good to see you, man. You're teammates with Gabe Cups now. You guys, I saw all those battles. State at UD. I don't know if you remember me being there. But what's it like being a teammate with him?
Nah, it definitely feels weird because, I've been playing against him for so long, and now just seeing how he worked too is just like, I respect him a little bit more for sure, just see how he put the work in. But I mean, yeah, we've been definitely battling for years, so it just kind of feel weird. But I mean, it's good though. We connect really good.
Good.
Yeah.
You guys, what was it like the first time you saw each other as teammates?
You know, I just had to let him know, I won most of the time. I won the states, but that was about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
He got one before you got
Yeah,
there.
he did, but I wasn't.
But you took him
Yeah,
down.
I took him down.
Yeah.
How much does he maybe take some responsibility off what Bruce has to do? Jake was talking about that a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely got responsibility too, just because he's like a hard-nosed guard. He wants to get dirty too. So I feel like he is just who he is. Like wants to talk out loud, wants to be that person, wants to build people up. And he also work hard. So I mean, he comes with it. So I mean, I have no problem with the leadership role he has either.
The difference, I know you guys may have talked about this, but with the additions in front, you got Kristoff, you got Brandon, you got all these guys, and then Andre is, Mari, being a younger guy, having a chance to maybe get minutes too. How's it going to change how you play? As far as positionally, how would you describe all that?
I mean, I'm just gonna be moving more to three, and me and Devin had the same mindset on it. It's just gonna help me become better and get more versatile everywhere on the court. To help me further on my career. So I mean, I have no problem with it, and that's kind of how we want to do it too. So I mean, that's.
Well, will it feel like you don't have to be the only guy scoring down there sometimes?
No, I actually feel kind of great, and also having help on the rebound. Last year I felt like we had a little downside, no big a lot. It was just kind of hard because me and Sean are really battling 7-footers every game for real. So just having some guys that be able to go down there and help us and be a lot. It's gonna be a big jump, in my opinion.
What do you see in Kristoff's game as a post player on offense? What do you see him there?
I love his game, to be honest with you. He can move, shoot it, put it on the floor if he needs to. So, I mean, I personally love his game. So.
Is there more versatility all around? Not, you're getting more versatile. I mean, I know
I think everybody. Yeah, I feel like even Brandon, I feel like everybody on the court is so versatile. That's why I like this team a lot more. It's just because we all can do everything. So I feel like there's nothing that really can stop us unless we stop each other. Harder team to guard and playing for? Yeah, for sure.
And how would you describe that? I mean, you've sort of been saying it, but how would you describe, like if you're the other guys, we got to figure out how to stop these guys, slow them down. What are we going to do? Can we pick anybody, or do we just have to try to figure out everybody?
Just got to play defense, I guess, for real. I mean, it's not really anyone you can pick on our team. I feel like we all got defense. We all can score. Each one of us, and I feel like us playing together in offense will be great. So I don't feel like really a lot of things can stop us.
Yeah.
Can we get Dev over here?
Sure.
Age with just collegiate sports in general, transfer portal, and why was it important for you to stay at Ohio State?
I just feel like the chemistry I have with my coach and just the love we have for each other and the team. I feel that's the main reason I stayed. We just clicked. Helping me move to the three is also a big reason I stayed too.
What about that moving to the three? What do you like about that?
I mean, I just like everything about it. Just help me be more versatile, help me layer more further in my career, just be able to do everything. So I feel like I love it in my opinion.
How much can that, Diebler's talked about rebounding last year, and you guys gave up size in a lot of positions. You playing at the three would make you guys significantly bigger. How much could you really taking off in that role help this team?
I think it helped a lot. Having actually two guys down there that can actually rebound, help. Because last year was kind of me and Sean down there just battling 7 footers every game. So just having some guys down there can help us, and even me running in, getting rebounds if need be, I feel like it's great for us for sure.
Can you still, I remember last year Devin talking about wanting you to really focus on what makes you good, focus on your strengths last year in the offseason. And now this year you're kind of switching your role up a little bit and moving more to the perimeter. Can you still do the things that make you a great player at a different spot?
Yeah, I feel like that's why I'm saying versatile, because I can move out and do everything on the court. And that's what I want to be able to do, so no one can stop me. Come into the paint, come out, be able to knock on the three, come up the screen, play make for my teammates. So that's what I'm trying to do, so everything.
Taking on a new role this coming season, what have you been focusing on this summer to start the year?
Just shooting, ball handling. It's just my main thing. Just guard work, coming off screens, just straight guard work. Working out with Bruce, going. Out of state, work out with trainers, just trying to get better every day by day.
How have the new transfers been acclimating to the program?
I think they're great. I think we all connect really good. And And I just think they have this dog in them, like everybody do. And we so versatile as a team. I feel like we're gonna be hard to stop.
Since Diebler got here, he's put that emphasis on family. How did that kind of set the foundation for you guys to get into that winning over everything mentality?
Yeah, I feel like, it's the guys who coming back from, last year, we always, kept the family over everything. So just bring that, me, Bruce, Junie, just putting that in guys' minds for the new guys coming in. I think they care about that pretty easily. They know family over everything, win over everything. So I feel like that's good, going good.
You mentioned, obviously your confidence in your three-point shot. Your numbers went up as the season went on last year. How did you feel more confident, I guess, as the year went on in your shot, that you were starting to see the results for the work that you were putting in?
I just feel like I got more attempts up, more into the game because we needed to get shots up, stuff like that. But I feel like me moving to the three is going to give me more attempts and just more makes, to be honest with you.
Do you still feel like you'll be able to get your attempts around the rim and those opportunities that?
Yeah, I feel like I'm always going to get that. I like the body guy. I like to get contact, so I'm always never going to shy away from that.
And when we talked to Diebler last week, he talked about defensively that's going to be also an adjustment because you're going to be in different actions and guarding different types of players. How do you prepare for that?
Just get your feet quicker, just work on guarding guards like Bruce when we play open gym or Junie, just working on that, getting a lot of reps up, and that's the main thing you got to do.
Do you feel like you're making progress? Are your feet quicker?
Yeah, I feel like I'm making progress, yeah, for sure. No one's really scoring on me like that, so.
And what does it mean to be back with a group like Bruce and like Junie that there's not always that much consistency in college basketball these days, but to have a group of you, like the three of you, what does that do for you?
I love it. I can't wait for the season to see how it goes. I just love it. Me, Bruce, Junie, we all can get to where we need to on the court, so I feel like it's going to be great.
What's been the benefit of playing in the Kingdom Summer League? What have you taken from that experience so far?
I haven't played yet, but I feel like any basketball player usually need to get reps up. As many reps as you can. So you just playing, pro leagues like that, against other guys, just getting better is the best thing to do.
What are you most looking forward to this summer?
I don't know. I guess the end of the summer is to see the team how we all wind up. I feel like that's to be. I feel like we're doing really good right now the first couple of weeks, so I just want to see the end of the progress and see when the season starts. That's going to be my favorite part.
How is this summer different from last summer?
I just feel like everybody's mentality. I feel like one by one, everybody gets the same mentality and want to push themselves to the max. So that's the main part. Not having somebody push you to the max, but having yourself push yourself to the max is the best part.
Have you slimmed down at all?
Yeah, I slimmed down a little bit. Yeah.
You look great.
Chasing Bruce around.
Yeah, really. Gotta lose some weight for that.
Another credit to the training staff here.
Yeah, they push each other well. Our nutritionist is great, helping us with everything, getting meal preps and everything like that. So, you just gotta put in the work for it.
Brandon, what do you like about what you see from him?
I love him. Great guy, and then he can do everything on the court. In my opinion, he can put on the floor if he needs to. He can shoot it, deck it, and go, be big in the paint. So I like him.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate you.
Little armor job.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I was like, dude, am I growing biceps? I'm kind of doing this.